as you guys know, this is mainly a channel for reviewing movies. But since it's called Sandy's Reviews, I have decided to kind of expand on what I'm going to review. So I am going to start reviewing board games. Now I'm also going to still review movies, of course, but because I work in a board game shop, I feel like I have a unique opportunity to kind of explore a lot of board games that people might not often come across. And I think it's just a really fun idea because I own too many board games, and it's just, well, a lot of people ask for some advice of what games to check out in store. There's only so much time you can actually tell people about every single game. So while I'm also definitely going to still be reviewing movies, I'm going to start doing some board games and see what you guys all think and whether it's worth continuing. So the first game I'm going to review, I actually don't own as yet. I borrowed it from one of my friends and we only just recently started playing it for the first time. And I don't really know how long it's been around, and I kind of wanted to talk about it and see whether other people have tried it. And in the coming few days, I'm going to be playing it with my work colleagues and see what they think. So this game is called Costume Party Assassins. So essentially what you are doing is you're in this room. So you are set in a few different rooms. There's 5 different colors, but 4 of the colors are the main important. So there's 20 characters. When you start off, there's 4 characters in each room. You can play 2 to 6 players and you get given one of these cards. So this is what they look like on the back. On the front, you get given a character. So say you get the gangster, that is who you are. So basically the goal of the game is you want to stay alive and be the best assassin. So it's very, very simple game. It's very quick. It's very fun. So you are given this board, which I'm trying to fold it out. Right, so you've got the red room, the green room, yellow, blue, and kind of the waiting room. So when you start off, you put 4 characters in each room. And these are given in kind of this wooden token figurines. So they look like this. They come in a little baggie. And they're basically solid wood figures. They're really cool. And they have like just a little design of the costume. So there's 20 of these. So you've got the hula girl. You've got Frankenstein. Dracula. Police woman. What other ones are my favorites? You've got kind of an Indiana Jones looking guy. There is some that kind of look similar. There's an inspector that's basically looking like Sherlock, and a gangster which kind of looks the same if you're just looking at them very quickly. I'm just trying to find the inspector so I can show you kind of the differences. Like if you were looking at just a glance, they look very similar. So that can be a problem if you're one of those characters. You've got the mummy. You've got a superhero which actually kind of looks like the ladybug from Cat Noir. So I'm not sure whether they're doing it on purpose of like other popular things of how the characters look, but they're still like really simple costumes they picked. You've got a clown. He looks very sad. You've got an astronaut, a ghost, a cowboy. Can't remember who he is. You've got the rock star with the purple hair. She's pretty cool. You've got a wizard. I don't think he looks at all like a wizard. I'm not sure how I can see him, but I definitely don't think he looks like a wizard. But that is what he's supposed to be. So you've also got a zombie, a princess who looks like Peach, a nurse, and a pirate. So there's a lot of different characters, and so They're very easy to tell apart. When we first played them, we had them up like this. So it's really annoying depending on what side you're sitting, if you can see them well. So what we decided to do was lay them down because you can see them much better from where you're sitting. And it's just easier to tell them apart. I'm not sure how they really want people to play. It doesn't really say whether they prefer you to stand them up or sit them down. Going by the picture, they have them standing, but maybe that was just to show like kind of how the blocks look. So you get those 20 characters. You have 20 cards for each of the characters. So essentially, each player is given a card at random. You keep it secret because that's who you are. You don't want other people to know who you are. And then the rest of the people will just go into a pile. Then you have this die. So this die has different colored circles. So you've got yellow, red, blue, green, and black. If you roll any of the colors but black, basically you want to move someone from a room. So if you roll green, you get to move either someone from the green room, out of the green room, or you can move someone into the green room. As long as the rooms are connected, you can move them anywhere you want. When you roll black is when it gets more interesting. So when you roll black, as an assassin, you murder someone. So you can either murder someone that's in the same room as you, which then gives away your position, and then people might work out what character you are and then go and kill you. Or you can draw a card. So if you draw a card, that person leaves the party. Now, once that party member is gone, they're out. And if you do murder that person, then you've basically wasted a draw card. These cards, you can draw them 3 times without murdering someone. Once you draw 3 cards, you then definitely have to murder people. So, depending on how many people you are playing with or whether it's worth murdering someone or not, if the room is full, you can kind of murder a character. Just because there are so many people in that room, you might not know who is. But if there's 6 of you playing and there's 7 characters in that room, it's kind of like, well, I know it's not that one, so it's kind of just narrowing it down of how many people are left. The worst thing about it, if you're the only person in that room and you roll black, but you've already drawn 3 cards, you have to kill yourself and you are the worst assassin of the game. So it's a very, very simple play. You get the die, the 20 characters, the game board, and character cards. It's straightforward. They reckon it takes 30 minutes to play. There is no way, absolutely no way this takes 30 minutes to play. The first time we played it, each game took about 5 minutes and there was 5 of us. So we played it about 4 times in a row, each time 5-minute games. I then played it just 2 players and I accidentally murdered them straight away. So the game was over within 30 seconds. And then we played it again, and that time I lost, and it was probably like 2 minutes. Then we played it again, and it went a little bit longer, and that was probably like 3 to 4 minutes. So there is no way this takes 20 to 30 minutes. There's just no way. So it's a really quick, super quick game to play. It's so easy to learn. It's great for all ages. They recommend it's ages 10 to up, but I think they're recommending 10 because they use words as murder and you're assassin. But basically you can just say, like, I tell this person they have to leave the party or something. Like, if you use kind of words, you don't really need to go in that age bracket. So the only downfall I find about this game, you see how small the cards are. They're just your standard size cards. There's nothing special about the cards. You see, ooh, I poured them everywhere. You can see that these fit in like a normal kind of locked lunch bag. And the board folds up into a nice little compact size. They could have easily made the board even smaller if they wanted to. And then this is your just normal rule program side. Explain their other games. But this is the ridiculous size of the box they give you. There is so much unused space in this box. And that's pretty much the downfall of it. I just find it such a huge box. It's going to take up so much room in storage, but it's really just a small and simple game. So I've played this now 6-7 times. I plan on playing it a few more times by just showing my work colleagues of, like, here's this cool simple game to check out. And yeah, I definitely want to play it again. I'm thinking about buying it for myself. The recommended retail for this game is $49.95. I don't think there's any stores that actually sell it locally, but my work can order it in, so I will most likely order it in. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my review of Costume Party Assassins. It's definitely a fun, quick game to learn. The cards are just simple guess. They just say guess up the top. They give you your character and just what the character is. So they're like just really simple design. They have a good feel to them. The blocks are like really thick, so they're not going to be easily damaged when you do actually pour them all over the floor. And yeah, I highly recommend checking this game out if you're just after a quick game, 5-minute game to play. And thank you for watching. Yeah, so this is a new thing I'm hoping to do. I'm probably going to go for harder games and popular games at some point, but this is just an easy game I thought I could start off with. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, especially comment if there's particular games that you might be interested in hearing me review. Thank you. Bye.